As if 2021 doesn't have enough insane cybersecurity news, we get more than 150,000 security cameras hacked. So we're going to be talking about that. We're going to be talking a little bit more about the Exchange attack as more details emerge, and we get a re-emergence of SolarWinds information. Hi everybody, welcome to StudioSec. Thank you for watching. Like this video if it's helpful, comment down below with your thoughts on any of this news, and of course subscribe for more content. I'm posting every single week. Now, if you've been following along with this channel, you know that we've already covered some SolarWinds stuff. You know that we already posted a video on the Exchange hack. What we haven't posted a video on yet, because it kind of just happened, was a massive cyber attack that ended up hitting over 150,000 security cameras across the world. This is an attack that happened targeting the Silicon Valley startup Verkada. Now, Verkada is a security company. It can produce different kinds of cameras and stuff. Well, they accidentally exposed an internal system that was unprotected to the internet, which had super admin credentials to their. So attackers were able to take advantage of that situation and gain access to over 150,000 security cameras. These cameras are in Teslas, they're in hospitals, they're in banks, they're in jails. They're even cameras that are in Verkada's own offices that got breached. Now, it's been a topic of discussion in the infosec community before that IoT devices are important to secure because they can be attacked. And this is the exact same thing. You obviously, if you have any kind of security cameras, you want to change the default password. I can't say it enough. Change the default password. Use a good password. Use a nice long password, maybe like 20 characters. You'll be in good shape there. But make sure that you're using security best practices with your IoT devices, and especially your cameras. I mean, especially those of you that might be parents and you're using cameras as like a baby cam. Yeah, those can be hacked too, and that's where it gets kind of scary. So make sure that you are using security best practices. You're not exposing internal systems to the internet. Not great. And if you use any Verkada cameras, obviously do a security scan. Make sure you don't have any malware. Check and make sure what kind of external connections you have going on. Kill anything that looks suspicious, and change your dang password. Next news item. We already posted a video on the Nephriam cyber attack on Microsoft Exchange, but we have some additional details that have come out since. Now, one point of clarification I want to put that I did not include in my last video. The Exchange hack ended up affecting over 100,000 different businesses worldwide and 30,000 businesses just here in the United States. So the scale is pretty huge. Now, another important thing to look into, Krebs on Security, who's a cybersecurity researcher, no relation to the former CISA director, he published a timeline on the chain of events that took place leading up to the publication of this attack. Now, what's important to remember is that 5 days before the Microsoft patch came out for Exchange, automation on this attack began, which is what really, ramped up the scope of this attack. Now, we already knew that automation began on this attack, which happened before the patch was released, but 5 days is a long time, especially in automation terms. Another thing that's come out is the White House is urging everybody to patch their systems. Everybody, take part in Patch Tuesday. Hey, it's the same day as Taco Tuesday. Get some tacos for your team, do your patches. You're going to be in good shape, but absolutely put your patches out, especially if you're using Exchange servers. Now, another point of clarification, because I got a question in the comments that I thought was very interesting and important to clarify on. This attack does not affect Exchange Online, which is the Microsoft Cloud version of Microsoft Exchange. This only affects older versions of Microsoft Exchange from around like 2012 to about 2019 is what they're saying. So, if you're running a cloud version of Exchange, definitely pay attention to the information that's being posted about this attack, because for all we know, it could come out to have affected Exchange Online, but as far as we're aware right now, that is not the case. You are safe. Now, if you're wanting to find out whether or not you were a victim of this attack, there's been a website created that is just for you. You can look up information about yourself, and if it comes up on this website, then you know that you probably have been a victim of this Exchange attack. So definitely take a look. There's a link down in the description. There's also a link down in the description to the Krebs on Security timeline of events. Next news item. Hey, we haven't talked about SolarWinds here in a minute. You remember SolarWinds? That was like so last year, except it wasn't. That was this year. Well, an intern got blamed by the CEO as being the reason that they got hacked. Now, guys, if you're in a leadership position, don't do this. If your entire security apparatus revolves around the strength of one intern, you probably need to take a look in the mirror. It had been reported during the time of the attack that there was a password that was used as part of this attack that was SolarWinds 123. Not great. Well, the CEO is saying that that was the intern's fault. Not great. And the intern got fired. Also not great. What else isn't great? Man, all this pessimism, man. China was found to have a backdoor into SolarWinds as far back as 2019. Yikes. So it's believed that they might have had a separate backdoor, maybe that is not related to this attack, but for all we know, we could get information tomorrow that's like, no, it was related. So keep an eye on more information there. From what I'm seeing, it is not related. Chinese hackers broke into SolarWinds using the exact same platform, Orion, that the Russians were able to use. And they did so back in 2018 and broke back in last year, 2020. Yikes. Now, it's not believed that these two events were linked. These are believed to be two separate attacks, but that doesn't necessarily change the problem that Orion got hacked by two separate APTs at about the same time, and it actually got broke back into after their first attempt in 2018 was closed off. Definitely be paying attention for more SolarWinds information. I mean, for all we know, that's an attack that the scope is going to continue to increase as we learn more as well. That's a lot of morbid information. Here are some pictures of cats. You like those? Hey, like this video and comment and subscribe. And see you later.